2DX subwoofer lights. These are fun things because they use some strange connector that seems to be only in Japan, and if you want to replace them, you either have to go through a long process of installing RGB, like LED strips in them, or you gotta import some weird connector for a specific light that seemingly nobody sells in the United States at all. So, today I'm gonna be trying to show you how you can use these cheap adapters I conveniently found on Amazon that work with just a standard light bulb. Here's how you do it. So these lamp packs come in a pack of 5. I already have them installed in my cabinet, so there's 3 here. So keep that in mind if you ever know somebody local that happens to have a 2DX cabinet that is missing their lights too. You have 3 more to basically give away to people because these are generally cheap to afford. If I recall, I mean, I'll just put something on the screen here, but I think I paid like $10 for all these, maybe less. So all these are is that it's the socket that the light bulb uses that converts it to a standard American light bulb socket. And while this looks pretty big, it actually fits perfectly fine. The cabinet's a little beat up. We are missing some screws, but I want to try to tell you where they are. So there's one screw here you need to remove, one here, and come back here. You need to remove these 2 screws, and then there is 2 screws. There's one screw here, and then there's one screw down here. Might be hard to see on camera, but I'm sure if you look back here, because this entire part comes off. I'll try to show you this. Now, it's important to know you want to organize these screws because I'm not certain if it's just my cabinet in particular, but it seems like there's a lot of different screw lengths depending on who did stuff. But this cabinet is probably 15 something years old, so who knows what people have done to it. So I try to at least stay somewhat organized. Alright. And then the last 2, which I'll probably throw a picture on screen actually because it's really difficult to see. They are painted black just like the rear, so they are a bit hard to see. Okay. All those screws removed. You're going to want to pull these up a bit out of the way, if you can, so you don't end up bending them. You should just be able to pull it right up. There you go. That's why I'm asking you to pull it away. And then, as you can see, there's the light that I've already put in there. So you might see an empty socket right there. There we go. So you might see this. So this is for a starter, which looks like this. You're going to want to remove this if you're not using the same type of lamp that is used, which we are not. We are using standard lights. If you have a starter here, this is going to constantly flicker the light, and you don't want that to happen because that could damage your LEDs. So you're going to want to remove that, which is right there. You're going to take your light, put it onto the socket. It does not matter which way you put it as long as you match it. And you slot it in, and then turn. And then there you go. Now repeat the steps to take this off backwards, and then do the other side exactly the same because it's exactly the same on both sides. Kind of fun getting this back on with the brackets there, but it is for sake of convenience. Whoops. Looks like the screw failed. There we go. Make sure it snaps into the side right here so you don't see the screws on the side. Alrighty. And with that, we have gotten everything installed. And again, it's exactly the same on this side. You just do the steps and mirror basically. You can basically mirror the video and then I'll be convinced I've done it. So, yes.